It's me. Hello, everyone. Now, my little interview, I spoke to her today and I'm interviewing her next Monday. She's promised me. I've told all my YouTubers, I said, we cannot keep putting this off. So she's excited too. So that's good. I've just eaten a peach, which you probably can't imagine over there at the moment, being winter. But, my teeth. Don't you hate that? Now, Ask and It Is Given. This is the second book, or I don't know what order they go in, but it is the second book I have read by Esther and Jerry Hicks. Follow on from The Law of Attraction for me. This might have been written first, I don't know. But anyway, I just keep it next to the bed and I pick up little bits and read it each night. And you know what really, there's a few little things I wanted to read out to you because it really made a lot of sense to me. You know how I always tell you that I want to do these videos to create a positive space for people so that everyone feels happy and all that sort of stuff. Okay, it says here, the greatest gift that you could ever give to another is your own happiness. For when you are in a state of joy, happiness or appreciation, you are fully connected to the stream of pure positive source energy that is truly who you are. And when you're in that state of connection, anything or anyone that you are holding as your object of attention benefits from your attention. So I figure it's really like I'm talking to you because I feel like I am. I think about you all when I'm making these videos. So in saying that, however, I now have to say this because this I found very interesting as well, because I can be guilty of thinking that you can just snap like that and change. So this was, for me, this one. It says, sometimes one of your friends who is currently in a much better feeling place than you are may encourage you to stop thinking so negatively and choose more positive thoughts. Right? Now, you know I can be guilty of that. But just because your friend is there in that better feeling place does not mean that your friend can bring you there. For the law of attraction will not allow you to find a vibrational frequency that is far from the frequency that you usually sustain. I think that's so interesting, you know, because I am, like when I say to you, this is me, it really is. I'm not even doing this just for you. I am pretty much like this all the time. I mean, I do have my moments, but I am pretty happy most of the time. So maybe that's why it keeps going like that, because that's what I'm used to. And maybe, you know, like this is saying that if you're down, then that's where you're used to. It's where you're comfortable. And even though you do want to feel better, you may not feel that you can find the joyful thought that your friend wants you to find. But we want you to understand that you can eventually find your thought, and that once you've deliberately and gradually changed your frequency, you'll be able to sustain that more positive position. So, you know what it's like? It's like, I can only liken it to that weight factor, because I have to admit I have put on a couple of pounds. I'm not saying that that's great by any means. And, you know, I tried on a pair of, I've got these black and white spotted pants that I got many years ago. And when remember when I had whooping cough this year and I came back from overseas, well, I could just zip those pants on with ease. And I remember thinking, I must have never been at a point where I couldn't do those up. You know, I thought, nah, this is, you know, because I really didn't feel like I looked that different. Let me tell you, those pants had a very sad airing on the weekend because I got them out, because I stood on the scales and went, shit. And then, on top of that, I put the pants on just to punish myself more. And they did, well, you don't even need to hear the rest. No, I couldn't do them up properly. So I was thinking, bugger it. So maybe that's the same. I do always say, this is the weight I'm always at. And I never really fluctuate that much from where I am now. But when I went down half a stone, which is 7 pounds, I'm telling you, I enjoyed that. So I have to get my own little frequency to believing that I can be 9.5 stone all the time, which is about, I don't know, what is it, 130 something pounds. I'm not asking for, you know, 110 or anything. 100? No, I'm not, because that would look silly. And, you know, as you get older, you can't, you know, you've got to be sensible. But anyway, I just wanted to share that with you, that I learnt something too, because I know I do that. I know I sort of think that people can just, get happy or cheer up or whatever. And it was interesting because I do often wonder why that is, that it doesn't happen when people are really, really trying. And it is because they are used to that frequency. It's like my body being used to that bloody 10 stone. Maybe we can all change all our little inadequacies together. Anyway, I thought that was interesting. It's a great book. Ask and It is given by Jerry and Esther Hicks. It's if you haven't heard of it, it's the universe speaking to us through these people. Take it or leave it. I love it. I think it's great. That's all. I've got to go and pick up Max from school now. Have a beautiful day, everybody, and hope you got something out of that. See ya. Bye. Because I did. When am I going to weigh 9.5 stone again? Bye.